You'll know about Anat. What's his name?
Hi.
Wonderful. Okay. He is building a company in the field of electric vehicles. He's building infrastructure. Can you name me a company which is building the actual power pack of the car itself? The actual... No, in this country, no. We're living here. No. In this country. Oh, it's electric battery, but that stopped. Because that was there, but they're not doing it. There is a company, it's still in stealth mode, ETV Motors. I'm the founder of it. I can't say a hell of a lot about it. But the company has raised $12 million. It was supposed to be based here in Jerusalem. Unfortunately, it's going to be based outside Jerusalem. The idea generally is not to develop a new form of lithium-ion cell, but to build very specialized batteries with an onboard charger. I cannot say a lot more about that, but the general message, the whole story of the inside of electric vehicles is an enormous business, and it's very obviously one. And we can go into that later as to what the projections are, but there's a lot that can be done, and still a lot more technology to be developed. What happened to electric fuel? The electric fuel was a zinc air battery. The joint, yes, and it's a company which has drifted into the defense industry and a lot of other products. Zinc air is not the story. Quite clear, electric vehicles, the battery part of it will be a lithium ion. What the actual cathode of it, whether it's going to be manganese or sulfate or whatever it is, there's a whole story there. But the lithium ion battery, with a whole lot of stuff happening around it, we're interested in a whole lot of stuff happening around it. It is an enormous new industry. We're not talking about building parts, it's building a brain, the actual power. And that is something which I think Israel can participate in. The last enterprise I'm involved with, the VP of a company called Energy Global. Energy Global is one of the daughters of the old Luz company. Luz, phenomenal. I mean, in Jerusalem, basically designed and partly built, until a few years ago, the only solar power station in the world. I like to repeat that. You are in a very special place. Besides saying Makam Kodesh, I would say technologically, it is an amazing story. People forget this. I've been in a conference in this country, and women stood up and talked about power stations, all kinds of designs, from copies of the old Luz thing. So I've taken a hat off to Arnold Gonen and his team to producing Luz, which until recently was the only supplier of solar power stations in the world. GB is just installations on roofs. It's a 354 megawatts in Mojave Desert in Canada, was only made by Luz. California was only made by Luz and Luz, a Jerusalem company. Out of Jerusalem, out of Luz has come spin-off companies, Solel, and one of them is Energy Global. Energy Global also is actually got a lot of contracts in Spain and moving forward. I'm just involved in a very part-time way. Just one or two opinions, allow me. There's a lot of talk around saying, you know, what is Jerusalem's play in this? Well, I've got a question for you. Which city in the world do you think could claim to be the center of the world for solar technology? Which anybody claim to?
What's to say Jerusalem?
You're very Jerusalem. I think it is I think internationally, around the world, Jerusalem can have a very strong claim because colleges, especially colleges, you've got a wonderful team here, and also, but, and let's look at this. Sorry, Jim. Maybe 40